Hello, and welcome to Deserts. I've been working hard since the last patch on getting biomes working in PixelWorld. Actually, functionally, like generating them in the world naturally and everything, and adding a few different new, flora and fauna. You can see these coyotes obviously are very abundant in this area, and they're very dangerous because I just spawned a new character. And cacti that actually you take damage when you run into them. A few different types. I've added these. Well, I've been working on adding tall grass foliage. This is like the dead grass variant. I also added some live grass in the grasslands. And I'm working on a couple of other additions to the desert. I'd like to add sort of a prickly pear fruit that drops from cacti, and I'm working also on a new mob to add to the desert, a little bearded dragon. Here's a sneak peek right here. But yeah, as you can see, looking on the map there, it actually generates sort of similar to how the other terrain and water generates in these natural waveforms. And I think it looks pretty natural, the transition between the two biomes currently, which I'm pretty happy with so far. You can see that the different tall grass here. It looks pretty nice when you're walking through the forest. That is a big coyote, and I think he wants to kill me. Oh geez, I want to sleep in here, so if he does kill me, I'm gonna respawn here. Oh geez, that's pretty daunting. I don't think level 39 and I'm level 1. It's not going to go over well at all. But another very large update that I have been working on is world object persistence. And you'd think that campfire that I just walked away from on the left, you'd be like, okay, that's still going to be there when I walk back over there. And before it wasn't. I had to actually build in a system that when I walked like a couple of chunks away, it respawns it, and it saves. I'm gonna just get owned real quick. All right, now he's not aggroed on me. So I've been working on world object persistence, saving that to a file, and reading and writing from that file, and it works. And you can see that it works because that campfire is still there when I walk about this far away. It shouldn't be generated, right? It doesn't exist right now. And if I walk back over there real quick, the camp should have respawned itself, and along with all the other foliage that is saved around it as well. So that's gonna be really big for people that actually are playing for more than one time, or you talk to an NPC, you get a quest from them, you can actually find them again to turn them in. I think there is something wrong with the aggro of NPCs that get despawned and respawned with the actual world gen, or the world object persistence, and that's why everything's aggroing on me. Obviously, it's a work in progress, as always. Yeah, and I've also been working on a dragonfly mob. You can see him right here. I had to actually build a separate new controller to make that animation play all the time. But I can use that animation controller for other flying mobs like birds that would also constantly be flapping their wings. And I really want to add more birds than just the geese that we have so far. But also on top of that, I have been working on top of the tall grass, which adds more to the grassland. You can see leaf particles actually animate now as they fall out of trees, and I've added little pollen particles as well. I think they add a bit of depth to the grassland biomes, make it just feel more alive. And there's just some small things that I noticed from nature IRL. I think that the desert looks really cool on the map. Adding new biomes, I have plans for adding wetlands, maybe a more dense, dark redwood forest, or maybe in the future snow biome, but I'll probably hold off on that for a while. yeah, if you have any ideas for features, biomes, I know one of the next features I'm going to be working on is towns, adding like actual towns that generate in the world every X amount of space. But for this patch that you can go download on itch right now, you can check out the new deserts. They're a bit more difficult than just the grassland biomes, but they add a bit of variety to the game, a little bit more fun, and also the world actually saves when you walk out of the chunk. It doesn't save for everything currently, like it's still work in progress. I need to, for example, save NPC attributes. So when you walk out of a chunk and they despawn, they're going to be regenerated. They're going to be re-rolled, all their attributes, how they look, their dialogue. I need to actually save all of that information to a text file as well in your like save file, which I will. It's just one thing after another, of course. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and please go ahead and check out the Discord and let me know if you get to play it, if you find any bugs here and there. I can put them down in my Trello board and I'll work on them in due time. I appreciate all the feedback I got from the original release. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for popping by.